This man once had a happy and loving family. He not only had a gentle and virtuous wife, but also a well-behaved and adorable daughter. But everything beautiful began to show cracks on this day. That day, Jack was on his way to meet a friend, when he unexpectedly saw his wife chatting with a strange man. But this was supposed to be the time his wife took their daughter to the sports club. Jack was a bit surprised, but he still chose to trust his wife. That evening, after Jack got off work and returned home, he asked his wife what had happened at the club today. His wife immediately said that their daughter had won the competition, but she hid the fact that she had met with a strange man. Just then, Lily jumped off the couch, excitedly showing Jack the move she did during the competition. Seeing Lily so happy, Jack didn't press further. The next day, while Jack was working, he thought he might have misunderstood his wife, but then his work computer suddenly malfunctioned. Jack had no choice but to go downstairs to take a break, but just as he stepped outside the building, Jack heard his wife's voice. He looked up, and saw his wife hurrying forward with Lily. What shocked Jack even more was, Lily actually said that Daddy was just ahead. Jack turned his head, and saw his wife, daughter, and another man walking together down the street. Their silhouettes looked just like a family. Jack found it hard to believe. He didn't want to accept this reality, so Jack comforted himself, thinking it must be because he was too busy with work, that his wife had found someone else to play the role of husband and father. Just as Jack was lost in thought, his wife suddenly called. She anxiously said that their daughter had been in a car accident. Jack was extremely worried, and immediately dropped everything to rush to the hospital. After arriving at the hospital, Jack was about to ask something, when the doctor suddenly came out of the operating room. He said the patient now needed a blood transfusion, so they needed to confirm both parents' blood types. But something shocking happened. Jack had AB blood type, his wife had O blood type, and his daughter was also O blood type. But from a medical standpoint, that was impossible. This meant that Lily was not Jack's biological child. When Jack returned home, the two immediately erupted into a fierce argument.
どういうことだよ誰なんだよ父親はカナミは俺の子じゃなかったのか
His wife believed Jack didn't care about the family because he was too busy with work. They didn't even have time to communicate. More importantly, even though Jack worked so hard, he hadn't gotten a promotion or raise, and didn't even have any savings. This caused their daughter to miss out on attending her dream school. After hearing this, Jack was at a loss. All along, he had been working hard for his family's happiness, but now it had come to the point of family breakdown. Even though Jack tried to make amends, there was no chance of reconciliation. Even his daughter said she preferred the other dad.
痛いだろ
The next day, Jack came to work listlessly, and at that very moment, his boss suddenly called Jack over, and scolded him harshly. It turned out a large sum of company funds had been misappropriated from Jack's computer. Everyone looked at him with contempt. Jack couldn't defend himself, but he suddenly remembered the day his daughter had the accident. He had left in a hurry then. Someone must have used his computer at that time, but Jack had no evidence to prove his innocence, so the company disciplined and fired him. His wife also divorced him because of this incident. He was even stripped of custody of his daughter. To avoid being taken to court, Jack had to reach a settlement with the company. He would compensate for the financial loss, but because the amount was too large, he could only work day and night to earn money. Even so, Jack still missed his daughter, but due to overwork, he suddenly began coughing violently. Jack's condition worsened, but he had no money to see a doctor.